Hi, I'm Jen DeMarco from jendemarco.com, and I am an emotional freedom techniques practitioner. And I basically, if you don't know what that is, I use tapping on meridian points while talking through negative emotions, processing trauma, inner child work, anxiety, worries, things that may be bothering my clients, and essentially you can use tapping on anything, and it doesn't always have to be in the negative either. Uh, I One of the reasons I was compelled to start making videos is because I find that um, people feel like they are alone in their emotions, and myself included. I think it's very easy to feel like we are the only ones that feel a certain way or are going through something. And I think that it would be healing and helpful not only to tap through some of these common emotions, but also to know that we're not alone in them. And so oftentimes what happens is something that comes up in a single session with a single client is a universal emotion, although they're dealing with a very particular situation. So I'm going to, with obviously the approval of my clients, and there will be no identifying information. I'm simply going to use the words that they used. I'm going to start making videos of things that we tap on in our sessions, so that way these things can reach a wider audience and hopefully can help more people. Because, like I said before, although this individual may be feeling this specific way about this specific situation, oftentimes the emotions are something that either we have felt, we will feel at some point, we are feeling, or something similar to what we've gone through. So let's just start by tapping on something that I did with a client this week. And it was about feeling as though she had gone back to old habits to cope with something that's going on in her life. So I think we can all identify that with that, myself included. And if you're not familiar with the tapping points, basically there's the side of hand, and we will do something called a setup phrase on the side of the hand. So we'll describe the issue or the emotion or whatever's going on in the body that we'd like to process, and then we'll follow that up with an acceptance phrase. The one that I like to use that seems to make people the least uncomfortable and can be the most wide ranging is I accept myself and how I feel. So that's what we'll be using most of the time. There are many others you can use if you'd like to say, I deeply and completely love and accept myself, or if you want to say, I accept myself anyways, I accept and love myself anyways. What we're doing here is just naming the emotion, the feeling, the situation, whatever it is, and then we're saying, and I accept myself, and I accept the way I feel. And I think for tapping, that's one of the reasons it works so well, is we're bringing up the emotion in order to process it, because things stay alive in us if we do not bring them up and look them in the eye, because they'll just end up growing. So what we want to do is bring it up and let it disperse. So we'll start on the side of the hand, then we go to the eyebrow point. So you just take 2 fingers. I prefer 2 fingers. You can do 1 if you'd like, and do that right at the beginning of the eyebrow point. And then next you'll go to the side of the eye, right on the bone right there. And then under the eye, right on your bone under your eye, under your nose, under your mouth, right in that little divot between your chin and your lip. And then all 4 fingers on both hands, and you're going to find your little nodules and go down about an inch or 2 and then over. And then you're going to do your collarbone. This one feels good. And then you're going to take all 4 fingers and you're going to tap right under your arm. All right? And then all 4 fingers on both hands right on your crown chakra, the top of your head in the middle. So we don't want it over here. We want it right in the top of your head. And then we're going to take a deep breath. All right, so you ready? Here we go. Take a breath. And release. Start at the side of your hand. Even though I've stepped backwards in every part of my life, I'm allowing myself in situations that aren't healthy. I accept myself and how I feel. You'll have to bear with me on the timing of this because it's weird not to have anybody here. So I want you to switch hands. We're going to be using both sides of the brain. And repeat after me. Even though I've stepped backwards in every part of my life, and I'm allowing myself to be in situations that aren't healthy, I accept myself and how I feel. Now switch back. Even though I've stepped backwards in every part of my life, and I'm allowing myself to be in situations that aren't healthy, I accept myself and how I feel. Stay on that point and take a breath. Good. Eyebrow point. I've stepped backwards in every part of my life. Side of eyes. I'm allowing myself to be in situations that aren't healthy. Under your eyes. I've stepped backwards in every part of my life. Under your nose. I'm allowing myself to be in situations that aren't healthy. Under your mouth. I've stepped backwards in every part of my life. Collarbone. I'm allowing myself to be in situations that aren't healthy. Under your arm. I've stepped backwards in every part of my life. And top of head. I'm allowing myself to be in situations that aren't healthy. And I'm ready to bring healing to this. Take a breath. Release. I don't know about you, but I can relate to that one for sure. So I hope to see you again the next time I do this, and I hope that was helpful for you. If there's anything that you'd like me to make a video that you can tap along with, I am sure that you are not alone in your feelings. So if you'd like to share that with me, you can email me at jendemarcoeft@gmail.com and let me know what I can make a video for everyone to tap with you, even though we're not really together, but to tap on whatever you'd like to tap on, because I guarantee that you're not the only one that feels that way. Thank you. Take care.